This part's gonna kind of be like a sort of bonus episode. I know I said the last one was like the last. I know I said that the previous one was the last one, but there is one thing that I do want to do now that I've played the whole game. I want to see what the Evo opening is like because everyone kept telling me to avoid it when when coming into the game when I was about to start because everyone was like, "Oh, it spoils literally everything." So I do want to see how much of it actually spoils. I'm gonna kind of watch it, and we're gonna kind of go like bit by bit and look at it, and then that'll be the end of Azure stuff, like for real. Okay, so I guess we'll do this. DG Cult, I guess, and a bunch of other shit. Well, it's good so far. I don't really see the issue. Got a nice morning shot of Ellie. Ventio. It's just slice of life shit so far. Oh, okay, wait, I kind of see what's... Yeah, I kind of see... Okay. I can kind of see why people told me to avoid this one. Oh, shit. Wait, what? What? Okay, like the first half of it was like fine, and then they like get into like, hold on. Like up until like... Yeah, up until like here. Well, no, not really. Okay, Garcia in prison maybe isn't really that much of a spoiler because you could probably have figured that out just by common sense that he would be in prison. Ark and Shiel, yeah, not really. Arios hugging Shizuku isn't real. I wouldn't really consider that much of a spoiler because you don't know the context. Obviously, having played the game, you'd know about this, but you know if you haven't, and it happened so fast, you probably wouldn't even recognize it as Arios. Again, Grimwood 2, like, again, if you've played the game, you'd know why he's there, but if not, then you're just like, oh, it's Grimwood. So, there's that. The railway guns, the fact that they're telling, well, actually, I mean, I would say that's pretty spoilerific, but then at the same time, I think in the actual trailer for the game, they showed the railway guns being fired off, so I don't know. Yeah, I guess they're being consistent on that front. Then the invasion. It shows you unmasked area. Well, But this thing right now, then they get into like chapter 4 shit right here. It shows you the freaking blue Ion fighting Potter Mater. Potter Mater loses an arm, which is supposed to tell you that. First off, it spoils the fact that Estelle, Joshua, and Ren come back again. So yeah, there's that. And it was such a... I mean, it was significant, but it was such a small part of the whole game that, you know, they could have left it out. They didn't have to give it that much spotlight in the opening. But But yeah, it shows these two fighting, and Potter Mater loses an arm, like, you know, implying that either he gets destroyed or he gets really banged up, that's a pretty big spoiler. Or the fact that how about the fact that they're fighting Gundams to begin with? Yeah, and then Kevin and Reese over here. Okay, that one wasn't as bad, because it just showed him using a stigma, but it didn't really show you what he was using it on, so yeah, that's probably not too bad. Sigmund blowing up IBC is a pretty massive fucking spoiler. But then again, I get that was also shown in the trailer, so... But still, that's a pretty big spoiler. Randy versus Shirley... not so much, honestly. And, I mean... there isn't really any spoilers here either, because you already know that Ian is Risha. This, though... literally spoils the fact that Wazi is, 1, a Grouse-Ritter, you know, 2, has a stigma, meaning he's a Dominion. Like, that has no business being in the opening. And then Lloyd fighting Arios, implying that Arios is bad, or that he's bad for a time. And then flashing back here to Guy fighting Arios, which, I mean, if you're paying attention, kind of gives away the fact that Arios killed Guy, or at least that's what they want to lead you to believe until you find out the other twist, but yeah, that. Okay, and then they kind of cool off after this. So it was really just the, like, so, actually, I said about halfway, but maybe it's, like, roughly, maybe a little over, for the first bit over the halfway mark, they just spoil a whole bunch of shit. And then the tree, but the tree isn't really a spoiler, because if you're seeing it for the first time, you wouldn't know the context, so. Yeah, and then, yeah, after that, it's not really. It actually shows Kia doing a lot of the activities that they mentioned at the end of the game. She's cooking with Lloyd, reading books with Ellie. Oops. Playing dress up with the girls. Playing poker with Randy. Looks like she's kicking his ass, too. Driving with Noelle, you know, Mishi shit with Tio, sleeping with Zeit, and so yeah, all the stuff they mentioned at the end of the game. I mean, I like the anime style, and I like, you know, I like how the thing flows overall, but like they spoiled way too much. Oh, also, they changed the song too. I didn't even realize that. I guess instead of making a remixed version of the normal opening, they have like they put like vocals to what's that song? Concentrate All Firepower or whatever. I'm not sure why they used that of all songs. I would have either used Inevitable Struggle or Unfathomable Force, but that's just me. Anyway, that actually is the actual end of like Azure shit up until Azure in a nutshell. And the review. Like, I mean it this time. This is the last episode. So you guys know the drill. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Trails from Randy. What the fuck? No. Okay, I gotta stay focused. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Sub to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you all again very soon. Spread the word. Make sure some poor soul doesn't see this opening before they actually play the game. Actually, hold on. I do want to look at some of the comments. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Damn spoilers everywhere, but I have to admit this is a pretty amazing opening. This OP is so fucking good. It's a shame it literally spoils most of the game. I love how a secondary character that you could completely miss if you don't do a side quest in Zero becomes a part of the OP. Lucian. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like you meet Sully in a side quest in Zero, so I think I've never seen an opening give as many spoilers as this. I'm glad I've already played when I saw her. Seriously, who made the OP version of the Evo? What? Yeah. And I thought the Sky SC opening was real spoilery, but yeah, this one was worse. Like it's good if you've already played the game, but if you're looking at the opening, then you haven't played the game yet. Like if you're just seeing it normally, like in the game, if someone boots up the Evolution version of the game, I'm assuming they would see this before they actually play the game. Anyway.